story of Poppy Playtime follows a former employee who returns to the abandoned factory of Playtime Company after receiving a mysterious letter about missing staff. Inside, the player discovers that the company secretly ran unethical experiments called the Bigger Bodies Initiative, where kidnapped orphans and workers were turned into living toys to create obedient products. These experiments produced creatures like Huggy Wuggy and Mommy Longlegs, who attack humans out of fear and trauma because they were once children forced into monstrous forms. The player frees a doll named Poppy, who guides them deeper into the factory while hiding unclear motives, and later learns about the factory massacre known as the Hour of Joy, when the experiments rebelled and wiped out the staff under the influence of the prototype, the first and most intelligent experiment, who now controls other toys from the shadows. In Chapter 3, the player explores an underground orphanage called Playcare, confirming that children were used as test subjects, which explains why the monsters behave emotionally rather than purely evil. Chapter 4, released after Chapter 3, continues the descent further into the facility, expanding the lore around the prototype's growing power and showing that the factory is still actively controlled by the experiments, while Poppy becomes more morally ambiguous, hinting that she may be manipulating the player to stop the prototype or to gain control herself. The story dives deeper into the prototype's control over the factory and the fate of the surviving toys, while Poppy herself becomes more mysterious, suggesting she may have her own hidden agenda. The chapter focuses on escaping deeper sections of the facility, confronting the true mastermind behind the experiments, and uncovering whether Poppy is actually helping us or Overall, the series presents a tragic horror narrative about corporate greed, unethical science, and abused children turned into living toys who rebelled against their creators, with future chapters expected to focus on confronting the prototype, revealing the player's true identity, and deciding whether Poppy is truly an ally or a hidden mastermind.